First of all, I have like a thank you. Oh. I owe you like an apology, first off.
Why?
Because the last time you were on the show, we were in Vegas. This show had only been on the air like 3 months. We've been on 9 months now. We still don't know what we're doing. But back then, we shoot in 8H here in New York. This is where they shoot Saturday Night Live. It's a famed studio set here for NBC. They gave us the boot, you know, because they were doing something here. And they were like, go on the road. We went to Vegas.
Yes.
Our whole staff were a bunch of 20-somethings. We're knuckleheads. We were liquored up the entire time. The show you were on, we didn't even write anything. We were hungover. But you were nice enough to fly to Vegas to do the show. And next thing I know, you're slapping somebody's ass. I have a guy that works on the show who's a great guy, and he helps us out. I'm slapping his ass. We're doing like...
I forgot about that.
Do you remember that? We were doing like dominatrix lessons with you.
Yeah, we were. It was interesting.
Which was fun, but I apologize. We're a well-oiled machine now, Carmen.
I see that.
So things are much better.
I like the New York audience. They're great.
They are good. They're good people. But I at least wanted to say, you know, it's very difficult for us to work in Vegas, as you well know.
Vegas is tricky.
Right.
Can be very tricky.
Have you been back since we last had you on the show in Vegas?
I was actually just there. I caught the red-eye flight here last night.
Oh, that's where you took the red-eye from?
Yeah, yeah. I'm shooting a show called Living Large.
Of course you are.
And we shot 2 episodes actually at the Palms Hotel.
Right.
Very funny, Carson.
You could be hosting the new show Living Grass. I'd watch.
Living Grass.
And what did you do in Vegas? You shot at the Palms?
We shot at the Palms at the No Doubt concert.
Very cool.
So it was really cool.
Tell me about
Living.
Gwen. Yeah, she's nice. She's married now.
I know.
Did you go to the LA wedding?
I didn't. I just recently met her, so.
She's a nice girl.
Very nice. I love her.
And tell me about Living Large. This is like Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous kind of vibe?
It's Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous meets MTV's Cribs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And you're like the Robin Leach, but hotter? Not much, but a little bit.
Oh, that's not very nice. Well, he's not very hot, Carson.
He's a good-looking man,
I don't know what you're trying to say.
And what do you do on the show? Do you go all sorts of places?
Yeah, we travel all around. I get to do really cool things. I had an action figure made. I learned how to...
That's great.
Yeah, there's a studio, Gentle Giant Studios, and they make all the action figures for, like, Star Wars and Matrix. And so Living Large sent me there to have one made, so I did a whole body scan and everything. It was really
Oh, that was part of the show, you getting
That was part of the show, and then they gave it to me.
Right.
Yeah.
What sorts of other things do you get to do? Anything bizarre, anything weird in Living Large? I mean, give me an example of somebody that's like Living Large.
Well, we interviewed...
You hang out with billionaires or something?
We interviewed lots of different people, like Russell Simmons.
Oh, that's cool.
And, you know, talked about Baby Fat and Fat Farm, and, you know, it's just, we do many different things. I did a cardio striptease class.
Yes, you did.
That was interesting. So I get to try, like, these new different things,
right.
Carson, that I've never done before.
Like a cardio striptease is new for you. Give me a break.
I've never stripped before, Carson.
Oh, come on. What was cardio striptease?
It was fun. You know, you get in front of the class
so it's
and
like a
dance around, and, you know, it's fun.
That's the new thing.
It's a good workout, though, I have to say.
That's, that's like putting a lap dance on your workout regimen.
Oh, there was like an 80-year-old woman in the class.
That's disgusting.
I kid you not. It was the sweetest thing I've ever seen. And she was getting into it.
I'm sure she was.
Yeah, she said...
Her clock is ticking.
She works her husband.
Did she strip?
Kind of. I mean, not all the way, obviously.
What? Like, that's so wrong.
I thought it was very sweet.
Old people
in there
look
trying
hot
to work
naked,
it.
too.
They do?
What is the... I don't know where my mind is right now.
Where are you going with this?
That's the new thing. Have you noticed that out in L.A.? I know you work out a lot and stuff like that. Like the strip cardio, that's a big thing right now, right?
Yeah.
Is that like boot camp for strippers?
I guess it could be, you know.
See, I think Hooters is boot camp. It's like AAA baseball. You start at Hooters, then you go to the strip club.
But they got to get those girls new outfits at Hooters.
Why?
You like them?
Sure. Duh.
Come on, do you guys like the Hooters outfits? The orange?
Yeah.
I mean, guys, I'm not saying, you know, make it less revealing. I'm saying just, you know.
I don't want to talk about Hooters anymore.
Okay, great.
I don't want to sell their wings. How's Dave?
He's great.
Right?
Carson, I'm in love.
I know you are.
I'm really in love. He's a great guy. He's amazing.
He is a very, very cool guy. Is he teaching you how to play guitar?
No,
how much into
actually,
music do you get?
He's teaching me how to play the drums.
I didn't even know he played drums.
He can play drums, yeah. He's so talented.
Are you guys going to be like the next White Stripes?
We jam together. It's fun.
Right.
Yeah.
What is it about?
It's always been my dream to learn how to play drums. My brother played drums, and my dad plays guitar, and my brother would never let me touch his drum set. So one day I saw Dave playing in the studio, and he started teaching me, bought me a drum set, and I love it.
You've, you've had relationships in the past.
Yes, Carson.
I'm going to tiptoe around this one. But you've done things back in your life and done things, and I don't know how you feel about them now. If it was just kind of a goof thing that you did at the time, you're older now, you look back. Does Dave have those things in his life, in his past too, and you have that sort of common, I went there, I've done that, you've done that,
Absolutely.
and this is the real deal?
Yeah, I mean, we've both been married in Vegas.
There you go. That's
both didn't last very long,
Right.
Both of our mothers died.
Right.
So we actually had a lot. We really do. We really do. And we both just have the same goal. We just want to be happy and have a good life.
You both look good in makeup, too.
He's
that
probably
guy,
like one
seriously,
of the only
he
guys
gets
that
away.
can wear eyeliner and
He gets
still look
away
hot.
with it. He looks good,
I know.
I do it.
He's
It's horrible. Oh, never mind.
He wouldn't look so bad.
I like Dave, though. I think he's a great guy. How much is the press driving you guys crazy? I mean, 'cause I think with like Ben Affleck and J-Lo and Gwen and Gavin, like they're all over public figures. Has that been difficult for you?
It actually hasn't really been that bad.
You seem pretty willing to talk about it and stuff like that.
Yeah, we did a love story for MTV where they followed us around, and it was really fun.
Yeah. Now, why would you want to do something like that and put it all out there?
Because I think people have a certain image of us, like we're this wild and crazy couple, and we're not like that at all.
That's kind of a cool image to have. You should keep that image.
Should we keep it? Okay, we'll have part 2, and we'll just mix it up a little bit.
And I didn't see it, but how much did you divulge in that show? Did they come into, like, your house and...
Yeah, we just bought a house, so they came in and they shot us, like, unpacking boxes and our little jam session, and just like what we do every day. I went to one of his shows, Jane's Addiction Performed, and he went to see the Pussycat Dolls. So it was cool.
What is with the Pussycat Dolls? Actually, you know what? You can tell me about that in a second. Because that's like this new huge thing.
Yeah.
It's on the cover of magazines, and it's like an LA thing, and it's kind of cult, but it's very cool.
Yes.
All right, hold that thought. We're going to take a break. More with Carmen and Electra when we get back. Also, Lighthouse will perform right after this. Hey, it's Carmen Electra. Wake up!
Just a few fun things I get to do on Living Large.
Yeah, that was cool, from Living Large, a new show, Cardio Striptease.
That's right.
Very good. Let's go back for a second. We were just talking during the commercial break about how much BS it is for people like yourself when you go out in LA or something. Even now, I mean, you're here on talk shows talking about Dave Navarro, you guys can get married, you're in love, it's the real deal, yada, yada. But they still like you have lunch with somebody. Timberlake was on the show. Justin, he was talking about him. He went to meet like Alicia Keys on Sunset at a restaurant to like talk about a project, and of course there's like paparazzi.
Now they're dating. I know it happens all the time, and I love and respect Dave so much that I don't even want to go out anymore because I don't want to put him in a position to where it would even upset him to hear something. You know, it's so frustrating.
And you can still have a great connection with him where he knows, like whatever.
He knows. No, he totally knows. I'm with him every single day. It just sucks. And you know, during the break we were sitting here talking, and I know that you're friends with Kid Rock.
Right.
And there was a rumor that I dated Kid Rock, and it's so frustrating. Because like, I met him like this. Hi, nice to meet you.
Right.
And then it turned into that, like, we dated, and I worked with Pam, and you know what I mean? It just makes for everything to be so uncomfortable.
Right. Tell me about this. This is the doll you just had mentioned here that you had the little body cast for. This is cool.
Yeah, they, on Living Large, they made...
This is the Pussycat Dolls.
Yeah, it's not for sale. I just wanted to clear that up because I don't want Robin to freak out. She's a choreographer and everything. They just made one for me.
Oh, so it's not for sale?
No, it's not. They just made one on the show to feature, you know.
How come they can't get anybody's, like, celebrity's doll to actually look like them? The body's pretty close, but you know what I mean? It's like, can you see it again? You happy with it? Do you like it? Well, it's not for sale, so what's the matter?
A little in the face. It could... Does it look like me?
No, you know.
I think the body's pretty accurate, though.
Do they sell accessories with this, like clothes? Buy a shirt for another $5. Then again, why bother? Now,
it was just a cool thing to have, you know.
The Pussycat Dolls. Tell me, this is like in LA. Tell me about this. I know some famous people have done this.
Yeah, it's a contemporary burlesque cabaret act that Robin Anton put together. She's the choreographer and the creator. And we've had everyone from Gwen Stefani to Christina Aguilera, Brittany Murphy, Charlize Theron, like really cool people wanting to do it with us.
And is this like a Moulin Rouge kind of vibe, or like a striptease with music, or how do you describe it?
It's a little striptease, but it's really classy.
Your doll looks nothing like that, by the way.
That's Maxim, by the way. We shot the cover of Maxim.
Oh, congratulations. How many times have you been on the cover of Maxim?
A couple times.
You're like the Maxim, or maybe not Maxim, but those magazines you're on, they must call you constantly.
Sometimes they do.
Yeah. And so what's going on? So the Pussycat Doll, is this, do you dance on it regularly?
Yeah,
and then they have
I do.
people like SNL, they kind of come in and do a
different guest stars come in, you know, depending on their schedules. And
Anybody
stuff.
surprise you? Anybody very good? They all sing songs?
Everyone surprised me. Brittany Murphy is the most amazing singer. And you would have no idea, you know, she's an incredible actress, but God, her voice is so amazing. And Gwen Stefani's really tall. Like, I'm only 5'3". Everyone thinks I'm tall, but like, I look up to her.
Right, literally.
She's a tall girl, yeah. In every way I do,
Right.
you know, she's amazing, but...
And then Christina Aguilera's on it, how was she?
She was great, too. She's an amazing
smaller
dancer.
than you?
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, the clothes on your doll could fit perfect.
Yeah.
And so the world should know that finally the Baywatch movie has been shot?
Yes. It's going to air sometime in February on Fox.
Okay.
It's a TV movie. And I
Have
was
they
like,
ever done that? Have they had a Baywatch TV movie
no,
before?
no. It's the reunion. Everyone came back.
I thought
have to
Hasselhoff was
admit,
dead.
I think he died in one of those episodes, but somehow he's been brought back from the dead.
Right. And so will it have like the many people of reincarnations of Baywatch in the movie, or like what sort of Baywatch era will be in this movie? You're in it.
I'm in it.
Pam Anderson?
Pam, I was so starstruck, I have to admit.
How have you and Pam Anderson never met?
We briefly met at a party one time. It was just like really quick, but she was so sweet.
She's very cool,
I
right?
love her. Yeah, she's amazing.
And where'd you guys shoot this movie?
We shot in Hawaii.
That's gotta suck.
Yeah, it really sucked, Carson.
Did you take Dave
It
with
was
you?
just awful. I did.
Did you guys make a little,
We made a little...
That's not what I meant to say.
Yeah, we did that,
What I
Carson.
meant to
but,
say was, did you make it into like a little hang for the two of you?
Yeah, we did that too.
Little vacation.
Yeah, we did.
You should get Dave to do the Pussycat Doll show. Would he ever do that?
He should. What would he do in it, though?
Sing and dance and dress up and stuff.
Okay, we could
Not a good
dress up.
idea.
No, we could fit him in somehow.
What
I'd
was
love that.
Now, tell me what happens in the Baywatch movie. Is it worth talking about? Does anything dramatic happen?
Well, I was very happy.
Does the whole Baywatch thing like culminate at the end?
I was very happy because I'm not really a great swimmer, and so.
How are you on Baywatch and not a good swimmer?
Come on, Carson. It's
Now you're gonna
it's
tell
not
me-
about the swimming, Carson.
You're gonna tell me Isaac from The Love Boat could never pour a friggin' drink. You want a screwdriver? What's in that? Isaac, you should know that. You don't. What about the scenes in the water?
It was hard. It was really hard. 13 hours a day swimming, and I'm not. I admit that. I'm not a great swimmer. It was a hard job. So this time I played the victim, which I was very happy about.
Right.
So like I almost drown. I don't, but I almost do.
Not for nothing, but your ring is blinding me. Literally. Have you done any other shows where it like blinds people?
No.
Can I see it? Holy. Can you get a shot of that or something? People at home like, woo, the lights! Poltergeist on? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, it's Carmen Electra's ring.
Aww.
That's good. I'm so happy for you because I've known you for a
Thank
while,
you.
and this seems like the real deal. And Dave is such a cool guy.
He is.
And that's awesome. You guys have a house now. Have you set a
Yeah.
date? Or are you even talking about that? I hate to ask you this stuff, but...
We're like setting a date to set the date.
Right. And
To be honest, because he has a tour coming up, so we want to wait and figure out what the schedules are between then.
And on the scale of like celebrity weddings, will you do like the sort of, you know, I don't know, like beach thing, quiet, away from everybody, or will you do like a blowout?
Dave doesn't like beach so much.
Right. He doesn't strike me as the beach
The
guy.
dark guy on the beach. He's
Right.
not, you know.
Duh, I forgot about that.
I mean, he likes the water and stuff. Like
Right.
he likes to jet ski and do like water
Well,
sports.
surely he can swim.
He's a much better swimmer than I am.
Right. All right,
Definitely.
good. Well, listen, congratulations on Living Large.
Thank you.
It sounds like a lot of fun. Are you done shooting all of them, or?
No, we're actually shooting 2 episodes tomorrow.
Do you have any
so it's a
input?
lot
Do you
of
ever
fun.
see something in real life or on TV and you're like, that'd be a great thing for me to go check out?
Absolutely, yeah. I try to get my friends involved and, you know, interview different friends of mine that are in business. I'm trying to get Brittany Murphy. She's a really good friend of mine.
Right.
So I think I'm going to call her and see if she'll do a segment with me.
What would Brittany Murphy be doing that's like Living Large?
I don't know, we could go shopping together.
Large? That's like...
She's living large.
That's
She's
awesome.
amazing.
You're a big fan.
I love her.
Why? What is it about her?
What is it about her? She's a girl's girl.
right?
I did an episode of King of the Hill, and she's one of the voices on King of the Hill. And I'd never met her. When I walked in, she was so friendly and so sweet and so down to earth that I fell in love with her. She's amazing.
Good in 8 Mile, too. Carmen, Electra, everybody. Thanks for being here. Saturday. Great to have you on again. Sorry about Vegas. All right, check out Live and Large. Look for Carmen at local listings. Lifehouse.